Gaur Hari Bol, Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutal Padakamalam, Sri Gurun Vaishnavam, Sri Rupam Sagrajatam, Sahagana Raghunathanita, Prabhu, Tam Sajivam Sadhaitam, Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam, Krishna Chaitanya Devam, Sri Radha Krishna Pada, Sahagana Lalita, Sri Vishakhanvitam. Bande Guru Nisha Bhakta Nisha Mishavatarakam Tat Prakasham Tat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangakam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. All of you say Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. Again Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. Any particular query? Any question on which I can be speaking Harikatha? Okay.
And devotees were recommending that very much, and they suggested that it should be played in front of Sri Chaitanya Maharaj. Maharaj said that no, that it was not okay. The problem was that this play was describing was Jagannath as someone who is unmovable, like not moving, and Sri Chaitanya as someone who is moving. Like the offense towards the Lord, saying that he cannot move. Was that actually those devotees who were recommending that play were close associates. And they didn't discover that trouble. So my conclusion is that it's not necessary that all devotees have like some deep or knowledge, but for them it's enough to have other devotees around who have this knowledge so they can guide them.
What was the pinpoint of the query? That Lord Jagannath.
No, the question was if it's possible like to be advanced and not having enough knowledge, because like this play, which was like problematic for some scientific reasons.
What was that problem? What was the point of problem?
The point of problem was that this play was describing Lord Jagannath as someone who is not moving, and it's like philosophically incorrect. But still close associates of Lord Chaitanya were like glorifying this play. So that means they didn't have enough knowledge to recognize that there is a problem. So the question is
recognizing the Lord Jagannath not moving, but Mahaprabhu as moving.
Yes.
Achal Jagannath, Achal Jagannath.
So the question is like how in a case that close associates of Sri Chaitanya had this didn't understand this Siddhanta, does it mean that one does not have to be very knowledgeable even on the higher level, and it's enough just to have a people like devotees around him who are knowledgeable so they can guide?
Okay, good point. Good point. So, answering to that point, I just clearly explained that when that expression was made, when it was said in that way, Lord Chaitanya was Jagannath moving, and Jagannath, the Puri temple in deity form, non-moving. It was actually said in a more poetic sense. Okay, so when it was understood, it is supposed to be understood in a more poetic way instead of literal way. So, the great devotee, great knowledgeable devotee, very wise, exalted devotee like Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu, also mentioning in Chaitanya Charitamrita in a similar way, same way. Okay, and other books. They are quite knowledgeable, but they actually express that in a more poetic way, not to be understood in a literal sense. So, although they meant around Jagannath or Achala, that cannot move, in a sense, Jagannath who cannot move, compared to Jagannath in the form of Lord Chaitanya who can move. But it was not meant to be disrespectful to the Jagannath deity, because they are trying to make comparison between the dancing Jagannath, walking and dancing Jagannath, the Lord Chaitanya Dev, and the Jagannath Dev standing or sitting on the throne in the deity form. Because the mood, the way of explanation mood was that here Lord Jagannath is firmly situated. Here Achala means firmly situated, firmly established in the deity form in the temple. Whereas look at other Jagannath, other form of Jagannath in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya. Same Jagannath in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, walking and dancing, so much moving. Simply be looking at two wonderful types of pastimes of the same Lord Jagannath. Two different ways. One is unmoved way, one through the way, okay, which is manifesting his unmoved, firmly situated position in the deity form. Okay, so here, and another Jagannatha is so much moving, active, moving, in the form of Lord Chaitanya. Just to create the comparison there. Not that the devotee who was expressing in that way, comparison, was not knowledgeable or sufficiently knowledgeable. He knew the tattva. He fully knew about the tattva of Jagannatha deity or Jagannatha. But the way he poetically mentioned the term achala, meaning something like something which is unmovable, unmoved, meaning firmly established, firmly situated, unmoved, like a mountain, unmoved as good as mountain, so firmly situated in one place, okay, that it shows his weight, it shows his great weight, heaviness, power of being firmly situated, firmness. So they use the term achala, cannot be moved, not that he cannot move, not that he, Jagannatha deity, cannot move, but that term achala also means cannot be moved, because he is unmovable. He carries so much weight, firmly situated. So that expression was rather meaning Jagannatha deity's firm situation, unmovable, firmly established situation in his stand. That is one way of the manifestation of Leela of Jagannatha, and the other way of the manifestation of this same Jagannatha Tattva, Jagannatha Leela in the form of Lord Chaitanya, moving, dancing, walking everywhere. So, in a light way, although he is also great, another manifestation of the same Lord Jagannatha Tattva. So what wonderful Leelas manifesting in two forms of Lord Jagannatha. One is in the deity form, firmly situated on the Singhasana in the temple, cannot be moved. So firm, situated in unmovable, firm way with so much weight of his personality, deity form. And other way, you see, so mercifully dancing around, mercifully walking and dancing around, distributing his great grace and mercy, prema, while engaged in tasting his own prema, also distributing the same taste among other devotees, another form of magnanimous Jagannatha, so much moving, in moving mode, more moving mode, dancing mode, active mode. Whereas the other aspect of the same Jagannatha in more deity mode. The deity form, deity mode, not moved, not easily moved, an unmoved situation. That was so that was the real mood in such description. It should not be understood. I mean, normally it can be understood like that. How can how can he say, how can it be said about Lord Jagannath or Deity, oh, like kind of crippled, cannot move, unable to move, in that negative sense. So that sensitivity is very right. So normally it can be misunderstood that way. So you have right sensitivity from that possibility of misunderstanding. So I thank you for asking me about that for necessary clarification. But this is the real meaning as I've just explained. It should not be misunderstood other way around, meaning disrespectful to Jagannath. No, it is more needs to be poetically understood through comparative concepts of the Leela between two ways of Jagannath Dev, two ways of the manifestations of same Jagannath Dev, one in the deity form, other one is in the more human form, transcendental human form, active form. Okay, clear? Yes. Good that this point was raised, so I could clarify. Okay. Prahlad Prabhu's way of asking, beneficial to other devotees. Or clarified understandings. Sometimes Himalayan mountain also glorified as Achala. One of the names of the mountains, great mountains, also called Achala. Firmly situated, cannot be moved. Representing its weight, heaviness, weight, firmness, firm situation. So, similar way it was expressed for Lord Jagannath, deity form. Yeah, he while he was nice, sweet way, good realization, a poetic way. Same Srila Sridhara Maharaja moved around so much during the lifetime of his own Gurudev, Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, while India was still not divided yet. So, Srila Sridhara Maharaj, along with other exalted God brothers like Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, along with the exalted God brothers, stalwart God brother like Bhakti Madhav Goswami Maharaj and others, did make a lot of move. Okay, they moved around undivided India, many places, engaged in wonderful preaching, very dynamic preaching activities, dynamic activities of spreading Harikatha, propagating Lord Chaitanya's message, their Gurudev's messages, Radha Krishna's messages, all over, throughout the undivided India at that time. And also, he was so actively engaged in moving around, taking care of many important services given by his Gurudev, by his great, glorious Gurudev, also Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, throughout the India, different places. So same Srila Sridhara Maharaj was actively moving at some point. But then later on in his old age, he manifested as unmoved personality. The character of being unmoved. Mostly, and others came. He didn't move, but others moved towards him and came around. In a sweet, nice way, it has to be understood. Others were lovingly attracted to be lovingly coming to him. In a sweet, loving way, it has to be understood. It should not be explained as in an arrogant way or unnatural, arrogant way. He didn't want to move. He wanted everyone to come to him. Okay, so then it would be kind of misunderstanding about the description. So it was happening in a natural way. It's like, he took up some position of like mountain in a natural way. It happened like that. So he was not moving so much, but others were nicely moving towards him in that way. So he was relating from his own position to others with so much love and care and appreciation. Those who are coming to him, to relate with him, being with him, he was appreciating lovingly. So has to be understood harmonious way. But Guru Maharaj often gave the example in the process of explaining Guru Tattva. Sometimes in the flow of explaining about Guru Tattva, specifically explaining that aspect, particularly explaining that very aspect of the Guru Tattva, the heaviness, seriousness, gravity, heaviness and gravity as one of the characters of the Guru Tattva. And he sometimes said, heavier than Himalayas. The Gurudev can sometimes be manifesting as heavier than Himalayas. In a poetical, at the same time true way. Poetical but a truthful style. See, Gurudev can sometimes be heavier than Himalayas. Not as heavy as Himalaya, heavier than Himalayas. That's to understand poetic way. Or in the spiritual sense, yes. Guru Tattva means it's vast, infinite. That of infinite character and nature, spiritually. So it can be literally, truly Guru Tattva, Akhanda Guru Tattva can be heavier than the Himalayas. So, the Guru Maharaj often express things in a poetically beautiful way, poetically but truthfully beautiful way. All right, any other query? Yes.
I wanted to ask regarding there are like lots of devotees who say that they are already mature and advanced enough that we can get into some intimate details of Radha Krishna pastimes and discuss some really like intimate high class topics. And I wanted
Right. So naturally, Srila Guru Maharaj has promoted and supported for a devotee having development step by step, not an abrupt or sudden development in the jumping style from primary level and directly to the highest level of tasting into the intimate pastimes of Radha Krishna. Okay. We naturally mentioned the way it has been recommended and advised in Srimad Bhagavatam through some verses is very much respectfully conditional. It is conditioned in a specific devotional qualifications, one who is actually qualified to be entering into the world of the intimate pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna, one who is qualified to be tasting the nectar of intimate pastimes of Radha Krishna. So that condition is Saddhanito, having, first of all, must be having deep reverence, deep full respect, deep reverence, devotion, loving devotion with full respect and reverence. That is the qualification. If one has got that qualification, can be tasting the nectar of the pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna in a very safeguarded way, in a more reserved way. Okay, only can be tasting and sharing about it in a more reserved circle, the way Mahaprabhu showed, or reserved, intimate, qualified circle of the devotees, not in public, at the way Mahaprabhu, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu set the examples of tasting it with only selected devotees in the inner circle, mostly inner qualified circles rather than straightly among the common public. This is in brief. I can be explaining about this in more details some other time, because it can be one full question, one full topic for giving thorough answer.